Hi everybody. I was gonna go live tonight and do a paper pumpkin video for you for April, but unfortunately my internet is down, so I'm going to pre-record this and post it for those of you. I know a lot of you got your paper pumpkins within the last day or two. I do apologize. It is nasty rainy weather here on Long Island, in Suffolk County, and maybe that's why my internet is down. I don't really know 100% why, but I do apologize for the inconvenience. I am a little annoyed myself. But it could be worse. My sister is traveling home from Ohio, and she was under severe tornado watches, hail, the whole thing. I'm hoping she finally got on her plane, and hoping that she stays safe as she's traveling home. So it could be worse. We could be in tornado watches. So I will just chalk it up to it wasn't meant to be for a live tonight, and you can watch this recording at your leisure. And I will try to do a live. I won't do all the pieces for Paper Pumpkin. I will just do one example of each, and then I'll try to do a live again on Friday night for you. Okay. All right. So I'm just seeing if I just want to make sure I'm not live, because this way you guys can watch, and I am not. Yeah, okay, so I'm not live, which is fine. All right, so I'm gonna flip my camera. Hold on one second. Okay, so this is the Paper Pumpkin subscription. It comes to your house monthly. I think the Paper Pumpkin is about $25 now, give or take a few bucks. It is a subscription that comes to your house every month that has everything in this box that you would need in order to create the projects inside. So I haven't opened this one yet. I believe it's cards. It's the April one. Delicate Wings is what it's called. Okay. And this is the April 2024 Paper Pumpkin. Inside, it comes with a Stampin' Spot. And it comes with stamps. Looks like butterflies. The sentiments on this one are: everything will be okay, surrounding you with love, thoughts your way, sending loving thoughts your way, sorry. And then some cute butterflies, and this is like a background where you can background stamp it and everything. Okay, so it comes with that. When we open this up, this is how your Paper Pumpkin will come to you, with a cute little tissue paper in the box. I save the boxes and I use them to hold my Stampin' Spots. You don't have to. It just gives you an idea of what you could do with the box if you wanted to. So this is our Paper Pumpkin. This is how it comes. I'm going to pull it apart and show you exactly what's inside. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. And as you can see, there's a lot of pieces here. So the first thing that is great about Paper Pumpkin is it does come with an instruction sheet. So here's your instructions. Gives you colors of the, like full color pictures of the designs. Then it has all the directions step by step for each of the cards or projects that you will make with it. Even tells you where to put the peel and stick tape. Tells you where to put the dimensionals. So this is a great resource for you, so you know exactly what you're doing. It comes with our tape. And again, I'm going to apologize for my dogs. There it is. dimensionals. And then these are the envelopes that you're going to use with your cards. They coordinate with the cards. Here is one card background. So you can see it's already scored for you. And this has a pretty shimmer, doesn't it, with the light? We have some butterfly cutouts. And I'm always here for you. Some paper. Another set of card backgrounds, or card bases, I should say. This has a speckled gold look, and it's also scored for you as well. Some metallic gold paper. Some more butterflies. And another set of butterflies. This is on like the basic gray with that gold butterfly background. And then some cutouts for us. And these are pre-cut. So you just pop, well, see how they all kind of popped out? Pop them out. And then this is also going to come with some glue dots. Okay? All right. So I'm just going to put this aside for now. Gonna organize this a little bit. This also came with a sheet for your stamp artwork. So what I do is I pull a clear case that the stamps usually come in, and I put this and the stamps in a clear case and use this as the cover for the case. And I keep everything extra that I have in that case with this, just to keep everything together. And that's how I store my stamp pads for the paper pumpkin as well. All right, so I'm just going to quickly pop some of these out to organize my space. I find when I'm doing paper pumpkin like this and I'm doing all the cards, usually there's like 3 of each or 4 of each project. I like to separate everything and get it organized so it's easier for me to stamp and to create my cards. Your first order of paper pumpkin, you will get a clear acrylic block, so you don't have to worry about that. But then every other order you get does not come with a block. Okay, so you only get one. All right, then we have our big butterflies over here. We have some of these. Now, I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I haven't looked at this one yet. I'm assuming this gets kind of punched so it stays, and it's probably one of those things where we fold it. So I'm going to leave that together. I'm going to leave those there. I have my card, all 3 of my card bases. And I have my envelopes. Okay, so I'm going to open up my directions and see which one we're going to start with. And we're going to start with this basic gray card right here. So you can see it shows you exactly step by step how you're going to do this. Okay, this piece is going to go on top of that piece. Then you're going to take this whole piece, flip it over. You're going to put glue dots or dimensionals, and you're going to put it down onto the paper. And then this piece gets glued onto this piece with tear and tape. Okay, so let's do that. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of these, one of my gold sheets, and one of these. Okay. Now, it says I want to take this piece, and I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape here and a piece of tear and tape here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab my tear and tape. Now, this is exactly what it's called. You tear it when you put the tape down. So I'm just going to put a piece at the very top, and then just take my thumb and pull. See how easy that was? I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. Put a piece on the bottom, take my thumb, and pull. I'm going to take my paper piercing tool and just pull this up. And I'm going to take my gold metallic piece and I'm going to center this right in the middle. Now before I press it down, I want to make sure it's where I want it, because once tear and tape goes down, it's very difficult to get it off. Okay, so I'm just going to press the top and the bottom without creasing my butterfly. And you can see, you can even give him a little squeeze if you want. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty just by itself. And it says, I'm always here for you. Pretty. All right, we're going to flip this little guy over and we're going to take our Stampin' Dimensionals. We're going to grab 3 of those. Put 1 in each corner. Grab 1 more. And then I'm going to put 1 in the center. Now on this, the directions, it says to do both centers. That's totally up to you, however you want to do it. I'm going to take the backings off of here. I'm going to take my card base, and where it already has the score line, I'm going to fold it in half and score it up. Take my bone folder, give that a good varnish. Okay, take this, bring this around. I'm going to center this, give it a good press, and that's it, folks. This is an easy card. Real fast, real quick. It took me longer to figure out my video tonight. And then you can write inside of it. Okay, so that's card number 1 for the Paper Pumpkin April edition. Stick that little guy over there. All right, now let's move on to number 2. Okay, so card number 2. We are going to need this piece. This piece right here kind of looks like a triangle with a piece bitten off. Okay, we are going to need our stamp that says everything will be okay. Put that on there. Now I'm going to tell you a little trick with the stamps, okay? These are photopolymer stamps. If you have a Versamark pad, you might want to stamp this and then stamp off and clean it. The photopolymer stamps sometimes hold the dye for like the pinks, the reds, that type of thing. So sometimes it'd be easy to just stamp it on the Versamark ink and the Versa ink and just clean it off real quick. Or like a lot of my stamp sets just have the color on it. But we're using basic gray tonight, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue. I am going to be using my regular stamp pad because I do like to use these for either travel when I go cropping or for incentive prizes for my downlines and my customers. Okay, so we're going to need that. The next thing we need is we need looks like we need all 3 of the butterflies. So we need this one. We need the little half-winged one. And we need one of these. Okay. All right, now there's a bunch of directions here that we're going to follow. We also need one of these, which we're going to stamp our saying on. And we're going to need this card base, which is the white and the gold speckle. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly fold this. Use my bone folder, give it a good press down. Okay. So it's nice, and put that to the side. Then I'm going to take my butterflies. Now you can see they're using the tear and tape here. So we're going to put tear and tape on each one of these. And then we're going to put tear and tape on this piece and this piece. Okay. All right, so I'm going to flip these over. Take my tear and tape. Okay. going to put a piece on there. I'm going to put a piece on here like this, on the big butterfly. I mean the little butterfly. I'm going to put a piece here for this butterfly and a piece here for this butterfly. And like I said, I'm just ripping and tearing that tear and tape. All right, so now I'm going to stamp my, oh, I didn't put tear and tape on here. So however you want to do this is, you know, totally up to you. I'm just going to put pieces on instead of, and then on this side here, I am going to follow how they did this just because, well, no, it's going to be, yeah, you can put tear and tape all along here because the way it's going to be on the card, it shouldn't matter. Okay, so that's that piece. We have our big butterfly, our medium butterfly, and our teeny tiny butterfly. All right, now we're going to stamp on this. This is the banner that has the point on it. So I'm going to take my ink. This is basic gray Stampin' Up! Ink. Whoops. And I'm going to ink this up. Now with photopolymer stamps, you can honestly see right through because they're clear. You can turn it over and be able to see as well. But with the photopolymer stamps, sometimes you may want something underneath where you're stamping just to give it a little bit more support. I do have a glass plate underneath me, so I should be okay. Got to center that down, give it a good press. The other thing that you want to make sure is when you're stamping that you don't try to get ink all over the acrylic block. So that's why it's always a good idea to try to match the block with the stamp. This would have been a little too short, so that's why I didn't use it. But this is the block that comes with your Paper Pumpkin subscriptions. So like I said, most of your stamps will fit on this. Just be careful. Okay, put that aside. All right, and let's start assembling our card. So we're going to pull our card base out, make sure it's going in the right direction. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take our little piece with the speckled gray in it, and it's going to go down like this. Okay, so I'm going to grab my paper piercer again and just take the backing off the tear and tape. You can use your finger. I find this a little bit easier to do. My nails aren't always in the greatest of shape, so. Okay, so we're going to line this up. Again, being careful to make sure it's lined up so I don't have to rip my paper apart. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to take my, now you could pop dot this up if you wanted to. They didn't. I'm going to be doing some Cards for Kindness, which is an organization that collects handmade cards and gives them to organizations that house like cancer patients or veterans homes or things like that. So I'm going to keep this one flat. I'm going to take this off, the big butterfly. I'm going to put him down first. Looks like he kind of goes in the center. I'm going to take this half wing butterfly, take the tape off, and see, it's easy to pull it off right with your finger. And I'm going to kind of slide him underneath, put him down, and then I'm going to take my last little butterfly and I'm going to kind of put him right over the other one. And if you want to leave these so they kind of like flap, you could, or you could put another piece of tear and tape on here to keep it flat. But there is card number 2. And don't forget, they have the coordinating envelopes. So really, really pretty. So in a short amount of time, we have 2 cards done, guys. Paper Pumpkin's a great thing to do with young kids if they like to craft. Older adults. Great projects. All right, let's move on to number 3. All right, so here we are going to need, I'm going to need one of these. We're going to need one of these. We are going to need the bluish colored card backs or card bases. I'm calling them card backs, I don't know why. I'm again going to fold this. And this one we're going to be doing this way, so let me turn around so I don't forget to do that. And do I have, oh, and then we're going to need, what did I do with those? Oh boy. Oh, here they are. Okay, and then we're going to need some of these little butterflies that I didn't punch out. Okay, so it looks like we need one of those, a blue one of these, one of these, and one of these. So I'm going to punch all those out. Okay, now these can either get glue dots or dimensionals. Again, like I said, I'm trying to make flat cards because I want to send them. So I'm going to put glue dots on the back of all of those. This you can put dimensionals on if you want. So I'm going to put a dimensional on each corner and one in the center. I'm going to peel those off. Backings come off real easy. Take my card base. Again, make sure it's going this way and not the other way. Okay. All right, then I'm going to take this and I need to stamp it. This one is going to be stamping Surrounding You with Love. So I'm going to grab that stamp off the clear piece. Okay. Put that on my acrylic blocking, making sure my, it's as straight as it can be. I'm going to ink this up. And again, taking my strip here, I'm going to press down, making sure that that is stamped well. I'm going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this as well. I know I said I want to keep it flat, but I think this will be okay. So I put one on each side and one in the middle. I'm going to pull those backings off. And I'm going to put that to the side because I'm not ready yet, because I need all my little butterflies here. And I'm going to put my glue dots on the back of my butterflies. So I am going to grab my paper piercer. And I'm going to put glue dots on, I'm going to put 2 glue dots on the bigger butterflies. 1 on the smaller. Oops. Okay. Then we're going to pull this in. Trying to get rid of my mess here. Okay, so we're going to start with, let me flip these over so I can see what they are. All right, so we're going to start with this little purple one. I'm going to just take the back of the glue dot off, and I'm going to put my saying down as well. My saying can go right about here because I want to see the butterflies. And then this I'm going to put right there. This blue one, can go down here. This little one. Kind of go here according to that. Now the other thing they want us to do is they want us to stamp a butterfly. So I really probably should have done that before I put this saying down. So let me grab the butterfly. And hopefully I will be able to put the butterfly on my block. Hopefully I can pick this up without making a mess. Oh, yes. Yay! Okay. All right, so I'm going to ink up my butterfly with the basic gray ink. And I'm just going to put him down here at the bottom. I'm going to kind of angle him a little bit. Perfect. Put my saying back on. There we go. Okay, and let's put the rest of our butterflies on. Good, again, take those backings off. And one last one. And as you can see, this comes together so quickly that there is your third card. So again, we made 3 cards tonight. You'll make 3 of each type in your kit. And this one as well. So that is April's paper pumpkin for 2024. Thank you so much for, Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit that like button and subscribe so you can see all my other videos. And please feel free to share so we can build some watchers and be able to bring you more videos like this. Have a great night. If you're interested in any of the product you saw with Paper Pumpkin or any Stampin' Up! Products, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to send you a catalog. I do have the catalog right here. It's brand new, starting in May. I can't show you inside, but I can show you, which way is it? There we go. The front. All right. But like I said, have a great night, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.